Alright folks, back out here at the field today. Got the Dynam Fock-Wulf FW190. Got the Strega P51 by Rock Hobby. And I've got the little F4 Wildcat by Hobby King. Pretty windy today. You can see that flag blowing over there. Let me see if I can see the wind speed for you. Sorry about the sun. Alright, looks like about 10 miles per hour and gusts up to 12. Pretty steady at 8. So let's give the Dynam a try first. Wow. Wind's already catching it. Ain't even taxied out yet. What'd I tell you? Yeah, wind's coming over my shoulder slightly. And the grass is pretty tall here. Let's just try it out here and get with it. Alright, here we go. Dynam FW190. Gusting winds up to 12 to 15. Whoa, wind's really caught out, baby. One thing about it, when you're out here in the high winds, you really gotta keep the stick up above that 60-70% mark, or wind will grab you and have its way with you. Alright, let's see if we can get this down right over our head here. Nice underside shot. Hopefully that's in view. Come in for a strafing run. You could almost imagine the guns firing right there. Right out in front of us. Nice low pass. Very nice. Wind's really rocking it around, but not a lot we can do about that today. You can tell I'm the only one here. So there's a reason for that. Because nobody wants to bring their planes out in gusty winds. Nice and low to the ground there. This plane does great basic maneuvers. It'll go inverted, but you definitely got to give it some elevator movement on it to keep the nose from crashing into the ground. Like I said, this thing is just a true pleasure to fly. And it's fairly durable. I've had several mishaps with it. There was a few issues on it when I bought it, but I've added to that cosmetic and structural damages. It's got some hot glue repairs made to it. Sitting on the bench the other day, it was a windy day like this. A gust of wind came along, pushed it around on the table, spun it, and the tail feathers hit a item on the table and just completely severed the rudder right off of it. So I put that back on with some contact cement and some hinge tape, and you can see she's working fine. So it's pretty durable, pretty easy to repair. Probably the two things that are downplays on this airplane is no flaps. Of course, it's a light flyer, so it's not like it really needs them, but they're still fun to play with. It's a little underpowered on the motor, I think, but for a beginning warbird, it's probably fine. You don't really want a super blazing fast plane, I don't think, if you're trying to learn it. But definitely the landing gear. That's the weak spot on this plane. They're so long, and the steel, the spring steel, is so cheesy. If you don't completely just grease the landing, it will bend those long landing gears every single time, and you got to re-straighten them. I've actually had it come down the other day when I was out here, last time I flew it actually, and the got it, it's probably a foot off the ground, and I let off the elevator a little too quick and she dropped. And just from 1 foot up, it was enough pressure that it ripped the landing gear mount right out of the frame of the wing, busted the wing. I had to hot glue that back together. So this is the first flight since then. And there's our timer. I was also having a problem with one of the retracts. So I'm going to bring this in a little closer and just make sure that both of them are down. Yeah, it looks like they're both down. Good. Alright, let's see what we can do about bringing this bad boy in for a landing. Man, that wind is really rocking her along. I might be smarter just to belly land this puppy. I'm going to go around one more time. Didn't like that a bit. Alright, coming in for the descent. Crab it over. A little more on the throttle. Man, that wind is just really grabbing it. There we go. And I guarantee you that bent the landing gear where it's not going to collapse in and fold. I would lay money on it. What'd I tell you? I don't know if you can catch that or not, but definitely bent it out. That's not, like I said, a big deal. You can straighten it back out with a pair of pliers, but this ground is so soft. I swear, every step I take, I'm sinking a quarter inch. And it's definitely a fighting against me, I think. Plane handles pretty good in the wind. Like I said, it's only 12 miles an hour or so, something like that. Alright, let's see what we got. Yep. Position over here. So, let's bend that back down. Oh, a little too far. There we go. That's a little too far back the other way, I think. What I tell you. There we go. Thanks.